As precautions for COVID-19 become more stringent, more vital, and more disruptive to the lives we've been accustomed to living, the costs and benefits of social interaction, many of which we've taken for granted during simpler times, have come into sharp focus. For most, life amid the COVID-19 epidemic feels utterly foreign. Necessary safeguards have taken away our ability to balance home life and work life, togetherness and solitude, fear and optimism. In a world without job security, social circles, or even fully stocked grocery shelves, it's not possible to feel completely centered. However, where we live and how we live can play an important role in bringing some semblance of stability to these strange circumstances. Though the structure and support we expect from the wider world around us has retracted in response to the current contagion, the communities we live in, if equipped with the necessary tools and preparation to face extraordinary challenges, can provide us with steady footing to persevere through difficult times. And certain communities do enjoy the sort of deliberate design and organizational prowess needed to carry people through. Foremost among these are communities who reside in cohousing. Cohousing consists of clustered housing around shared amenities. Whether urban, suburban, rural, or something in between, most cohousing communities consist of 20 or 30 households who not only design their own developments to suit their specific needs, but also maintain a hearty, self-organized social calendar that includes community dinners, working parties, movie nights, and any other activity that may be of interest or necessity. Currently, cohousing communities around the country are adapting their means of operation to protect the health, safety, and happiness of their members. Their objectives are made possible by the functional design of cohousing architecture and by the practice they have in efficiently creating plans and delegating responsibilities. From the standpoint of design, cohousing exemplifies an optimal array of attributes to carry people through the current health crisis. First and foremost, since cohousing developments provide fully functional and independent units for each resident, the ability to completely self-isolate is a foundational characteristic of every community. Cohousing units can create the same sort of hermetic seal as traditional single-family homes, but what single-family homes provide in terms of seclusion often comes by way of sacrificing means of social interaction with neighbors. Conversely, cohousing is designed to foster community relationships while providing space for everyone to enjoy privacy. Obviously, now's not the time to be getting together with neighbors for an evening glass of wine, but the bonds created by previous evenings spent together give cohousing communities a leg up in navigating the challenges we're facing. Cohousing design encourages connection by facing everyone's front doors towards courtyards that serve people instead of towards roads that serve cars. A common house is also a standard fixture of cohousing. Though the space is used for events, meals, and gatherings under normal circumstances, it can, in the midst of a spreading disease, host coordination meetings with sufficient area for social distancing, provide a kitchen for careful preparation of food to be distributed to those in need, and offer flexible space for adapting to the emergent needs of neighbors or the wider community. Another thing that's valuable about the community design of cohousing during times of difficulty is that it promotes solidarity and enables teamwork. Some cohousing communities in the U.S. are sharing a daily round of applause for those fighting the coronavirus. Some are holding doorstep dance parties to stave off cabin fever. And by design, all of them would enable some types of load sharing. For instance, courtyards mean that young parents can ask a neighbor to watch their kids play outside while they grab a quick power nap. In all cases, cohousing is uniquely equipped to offer isolation and privacy hand in hand with access to a well-connected and well-meaning community. Beyond design, cohousing communities have an advantage for responding quickly and effectively to dangers like COVID-19. Community organization. Just as each cohousing development is intentionally designed, the interpersonal workings of a cohousing community are highly developed and deliberate. While this social structure typically serves the community by helping everyone to effectively administer the HOA and put together activities and events, the infrastructure and procedures that are honed through the course of everyday business become incredibly important in the face of emergencies. Whereas neighbors on a standard street or in an apartment complex may not have all met, cohousers not only know each other's names, they know each other's strengths and weaknesses. In the current situation, younger and healthier cohousing residents are the ones risking exposure by purchasing food and supplies for everyone else. Other community members are stepping in to assist with on-site chores. And those who are most at risk are able to stay indoors with the assurance that their neighbors will understand their vulnerability and happily keep them taken care of until the threat of infection subsides. Though no one and no community is getting through the current pandemic without making sacrifices and struggling to adhere to a new and uncomfortable way of life, it's clear that co-housing communities are built to help people stay healthy and centered during challenging times such as these. If you'd like to learn more about co-housing or explore West Coast communities who have co-housing projects underway, please follow the links in the description of this video.